Hey everybody, welcome back to Demon Souls. I know it's been a minute since, I've, you know, spoken. But yeah, I decided it's time for me to get back on the mic and actually hang out with you all. I just haven't been in the mood to be, doing this part of the Let's Plays. I don't know, it's just, figured y'all were sick of my voice, but at this point, you might be missing it, so I'm back, and I'm gonna try to be on mic more. It's also a factor of like I don't always know what to talk about when I'm on mic, but from now on, for all of the gameplays, I'm gonna try to be on mic again. So we're kind of back to the normal process. Today we're going to be just doing some farming, because we need it. And the goal is to essentially get level. So we're going to try to level up so we can have magic leveled up. And we're just going to, because I want to increase our magic so we can actually deal with some of these later fights better. And be able to have some better long range to deal with. Oh, I don't know why I hit Nexus. We definitely don't have enough to level up right now. In fact, you know what, while we're here, it actually kind of works out, because we need to see how many points we need for our next level up. Where? Oh. I'm blind. There she is. Thou
seekest the power of the soul, then touch the deep.
Let's see. Soul power. We need 18,773.
I shall await
for the next level up.
Slayer.
Alright. So. Back to the ritual path. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I don't really always know what to say when I'm on mic, other than, like, whenever there's no dialogue in certain games, like, or no voice acting in certain games, and just reading the dialogue for the voiceless characters. Like, that type of stuff is something I do, but, like, in terms of, like, entertaining y'all, I don't always feel like I'm the most entertaining, to be honest. I try, but you can only do so much. So, I do what I can, but, I'm honest with myself. maybe to a fault. But yeah, I mean, in the meantime though, like, for those on the Patreon that are going to be hearing this first, because y'all are getting, at this point, Patreon members are getting videos months before they become open to become public on YouTube, and so like this video should be December when this video's out, if I'm keeping track of everything correctly. Could be later though. It all depends on my gameplay of Baldur's Gate 3, which has been going on at the time of this recording. So all of that is taken into account as well. And so, for those of y'all who don't watch, say, the podcast, I mean, at this point it's months. It's been a couple months since me learning this, but I've also been going through a lot of health changes in my life. So that's also a thing that's going on. And since not everybody watches the Star Wars podcast that we do on here, that's also, like, that's where I announced that I had my health change. So that's also kind of changed things. It's also wonder why for a minute, even on the Patreon, y'all having a delay before I started making a bunch of videos again. So, all that combined has kind of taken a toll on me as I'm trying to readjust to things. Because I learned I'm diabetic and type 1, and so diet changes and adjusting to what my body is telling me, and, you know, just having to learn to have a healthier lifestyle than what I was doing. I was doing a lot of snacking. I really enjoy snacks. And so that's my biggest thing that I'm having to overcome. And so that basically is most of it. So, in a way, this is more than just me farming. This is me letting y'all know what I've been up to and why things have been different on the channel for a while. For those of y'all who watch the YouTube channel for the daily output of videos, I'm sorry that that also got slowed down because of that going on. Even for the Baldur's Gate end of things, y'all had a delay there where I was just not even streaming Baldur's Gate, and that's why. Oh, hello.
Thou seekest the power, then touch the deep.
Give me that soul
of
power.
The mind, key to life's ether.
Oh, I could do that
Soul
final
of the lost,
vitality, that because we
withdrawn
were
from
building
its
up our
vessel.
vitality for a minute, and I
Let
was gonna go
strength
30
be
and then kind of
granted
just
so the
stop,
world
just like I
might be
did with
mended.
strength. But let's
So the world might be mended.
do magic. What's intelligence? That's our MP and magic memory. Let's do our magic power first. Yeah, we're gonna raise our magic power first, because I want the spells that we get to be powerful. I need to at least make that a 13, I
Art thou
think.
finished?
Because what spell do we... What's our first, like, basic spell we can get that's gonna be good for fighting?
What is it? Oh, so it's better than having you bother, Master.
Oh, I want to talk to
I
Master Free.
see. Suit yourself. You have your wits about you.
Okay, what do we got? Soul Arrow is always a good bet. It's always a good start. Honestly, I might go with that. And then... Ooh, we also got Fireball, because we haven't used the Dragon Soul. Because I was smart and didn't do that. Yeah, let's do Fireball. Frick yeah. And then we'll also do... We won't buy Soul Arrow yet, but let's attune our magic. We need to up our magic memory. So we need to do a level up of that next. We're only 8 minutes into the recording right now, so we got plenty of time to keep farming. So we're gonna do that. We're just gonna keep farming for this episode.
Thou seek, then touch the deep.
This is our... We're building up our power so we can take on that fight, because that fight was not going great for me.
Key to life's
19,426. Okay.
I shall await thy return.
Alright, so, but yeah, that's the life update. That's what has been going on. Outside of that, I mean, by the time this video's out, we've been, at least publicly, we've been doing more D&D stuff on the channel. Like, I've got the Acquisitions Incorporated game going. I've also been working on another game with it. That's also using the 5e system, but it's using some third-party stuff called Grim Hollow, which is more of a grim, dark fantasy sort of setting. And so I've been also running that, and then I'm trying to make the channel a little bit more than just the video game Let's Plays that it's been for a few years now, because we had other stuff going on, and we had the Star Wars RPG game that we ran with the Fantasy Flight system, but that kind of halted after COVID, and since then we've kind of just slowed down on other things outside of the Let's Plays. But I've wanted to do other things outside of the Let's Plays. It's just a matter of getting everybody together in the same room and making things happen. And that's the hard part. That's the hard part with anything. Whether it be the D&D games, which, I mean, in the case of Acquisitions Incorporated, I mean, for example, at the time of this recording, Session 4 hasn't happened yet because life in general and just scheduling, but it's also a game that when the people involved signed up for it, we all, I mean, everybody kind of knew, okay, we'd be spacing these out and kind of figuring out when to do them based on when everybody's availability is, and kind of just working with everybody's schedules. We kind of knew it wouldn't be a weekly game, it would be a maybe once a month, if we're lucky. If we're really lucky, then we'll get a couple weeks in a row, which is what happened for at least the first couple sessions. And then session 3 we had to wait a bit, and then session 4 we had to wait a bit, and we were gonna do it. And then we were gonna do it, and then some life stuff came up, and so at the time of this recording, we haven't done session 4 yet, but I know what we're gonna do for session 4, so it's not like there's nothing planned, but it's just finding a day now, having to reschedule it, and stuff like that. And then with the Grim Hollow campaign, that one is also a very special case where the first session we lost, well, sessions 1 and 2, so the first adventure, the first adventure took up 2 sessions. We lost the audio entirely. That one is public knowledge of what happened with that. That's the great fall of my hard drive, external hard drive, which we've talked about on the Star Wars podcast publicly about how that happened. So not a secret, but that one is also scheduling, and I want to do a special thing to kind of retell the events of sessions 1 and 2. That way, when we do the next session, you guys as an audience know what has happened without us having to do a normal style recap at the beginning of session 3. And I kind of want to make it more entertaining than that. And so, I'm actually writing that. I'm working on some other projects for the Superworld stuff, my book.
The power of the soul, no? Then touch the deep.
So that's the long and short of it.
The lost, withdrawn from its vessel.
Okay, so we need to increase
strength be
intelligence,
granted,
another
so the
one.
world might be mended.
So we need 20,000
So the
on
world
this next
might
one.
be mended.
20,095.
Art thou finished?
And we still got plenty of time. We're not even 15 minutes in yet. So, and I've been trying to make these a little bit more long, not too long, but longer. Because I know for a minute I was doing like 10-minute videos, and just to kind of get stuff out in time. But I'm trying to put a little more effort into them again. Because I'll be honest, I got lazy. So I don't want to lie to you guys and be like, oh no, this is the best quality I could have given y'all. No, I'll admit it. And so I'm trying to get better for you guys and for myself, because I care about what I'm outputting, and I know you guys do as an audience. I mean, there's a reason why we've made it as far as we have in terms of the subscriber count. We're not quite where I want to be by the end of this year yet, but we're getting there. And so I think, or at least at the time of this recording, the end of this year, I don't know if, I'm hoping this video comes out in December, because that's currently on the schedule, but once again, it all depends on moving the schedule and stuff for other videos. So it could be the next year already by the time this video comes out, if I'm honest. But once again, I want to push for the content to improve, I want to be entertaining for you guys. And I guess in the case of this episode, informative. This is so. Yeah. I mean, and plus, like, we've got the Patreon, and I'm trying to push that to be better as well. Because right now we still have just the one. But hey, one is amazing, and I appreciate Miss Jennifer Brantley a lot for supporting us for as long as she has on the channel. She has supported us for so many months at this point. I think we've almost hit an anniversary of them being a supporter on the Patreon, if we haven't already. And so that's, you know, not something small in any way whatsoever. And because all support is good support, no matter how big or small. And I think, you know, the $10 a month we get while Patreon takes their cut, it is useful to us. There have been times where I'm in a pinch and I need to quickly grab a Star Wars book for the podcast and be like, hey, I need to buy this real quick so that way Seth can read it. And so I can read it. And, like, so there have been times where I need to just quickly grab a comic book. Oh, that was close. And so, like, I'll quickly take out the money, and I usually don't touch the money unless I need it. And so I usually let it sit in Patreon's stuff, send it to the bank. It usually processes within, like, a few minutes if it's a weekday. And so there have been times where in a pinch I'm just like, oh, let me grab that little bit of money real quick, and usually $10 is all you need for a comic. I mean, or a Marvel book, it's like $3.99. I mean, it's $5 at most for a good comic, like good big name publisher. Which Star Wars is Marvel or Dark Horse, so not exactly indie.
Thou seekest the power, then touch the deep.
And so, you know.
Soul of the mind, key to life's visa.
Still not quite enough, huh? Okay.
Soul of the lost,
When do we increase our... It does
vessel.
increase our magic memory, so I'm just going to keep
Strength
doing
be
this.
granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Alright, and then 20,777.
finished?
So, let's keep pushing. Such a good farming area, by the way. If you ever need to farm, have a bow and arrow and ritual path, and make sure you just shoot at the witch or the summoner for all those undead, and boom, you got yourself a farming spot, and just keep kind of doing that. So useful. So freaking useful. I can't really think of anything else major updates, insider information about what I do and why I do it on the channel. But I do want to thank everybody who has supported us over the years, whether you've subscribed to us, you liked a video, you commented, shared, all that stuff. I can't really think of too much else to say, so I'm gonna kind of just go back to my not really saying much side of things and kind of just playing, and then, you know, if something intriguing happens. Probably not. This is gonna be a farming episode, so kind of just doing what we need to do. So it was 20,777, I think. That's what I said. The other reason why I'm farming here and not, say, going back to the level that we're at, or the little region that we're at, is because this is more reliable. It's just kind of easy to go bop, 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 and move on and then reset it. Whereas if I go to where we were fighting last time, I can't guarantee that I'll be able to get the souls and get back in time. Like, there's no guarantee of that on my end. Because I am not the perfect gamer, so... Making sure I don't have any souls on hand. I don't think I... No, I just have that one, the Flame Lurker. Okay. I'm not really going for the special shoe. I was trying to decide if I was going to use that soul or not. I'm not really going for the trophy of getting all the special souls and making their upgrades with them, as y'all have noticed. I do have a different run where I'm doing that, so I could use that Flame Lurker, because it didn't have an actual spell attached to it, I noticed. So we could use it. I'll decide on it in a bit.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, then touch the deep. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted.
Is it
so the
15
world might
intelligence that it
remember.
needs to...
So the
Because I'm
world
still waiting
might
on that bump up.
remember.
21,472.
Art thou finished?
Because I figured we would have hit that bump already. But I guess not. So we're gonna just keep doing what we're doing. I also do have the tap aim on for the bow, so that's something I've got going that's making this a little bit faster to where I'm not having to like steady aim and hold on to L2, because I just can't always hold on to it like that. Probably 2 more kills to get the next level up. We'll see. I think it'll be 2 more though. And I think we'll have just enough time for that. Okay, I was wrong. It was 1 more. We got a lot of souls on that one. Was not expecting that at all. So, good enough for me. Let's go back and get our next level up. I doubt it will be enough to get our MP memory up because of how it's looking. Because it looks like I might need a 15 intelligence for that. But, we will see. There she is. Always moving, huh?
Thou seek, then touch the deep soul of the mind.
Let's
key
see.
to life's ether.
Hey, our magic memory went up.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its
14
vessel.
is what was needed.
Let strength be granted so the
Alright.
world might be mended.
22,181 is our next level up. And we'll actually probably have time to do 1 more set of kills after I adjust our magic here.
You have your wits.
Fireball! Because we still want to increase our magic a bunch. Okay, we still have our wooden catalyst. Good. I'm actually gonna send. I'm gonna send the. Oh. We're gonna send that to storage. And we're also gonna send the shield to storage just because I'm not gonna use them. Because we keep our fast rolls. How much did I say we need?
Then touch the deep soul of the
22,181,
mind, key to
okay.
life's. I shall await thy return.
I don't think we'll have enough time to get that. I could be wrong. We've got like 2 minutes left, so unlikely. But we can at least get 1 more kill in, and then we can call it a good episode, I think. Let's get another kill in. Because we'll probably have to do more of this next time. More farming next time. Because I don't want... While yes, farming can be boring, and that I know that most Let's Players would skip the farming publicly. I like y'all to see the process of what I'm doing. And just kind of see the entire thing. That way you know where shit's coming from, and I'm not just, you know, going, hey look, I leveled up a bunch. Oh, that was nice. And we still got time for 1 more. We're gonna go over the 30 minutes a little bit, but there's no true set time. I just try to at least now make them at least 30 minutes for most of them, except for the except for certain games where they're level based. If they're level based, I go by the level and how long it takes me that. Usually some of those levels, those still take me 30 minutes. So Alright. So that's gonna be it for this time. We still need to level up a lot. But we can always come back to that next time. I'm gonna go ahead and reset the zone. That way when we come back. Alright, let me save. Well, yeah. Alright. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you really like our content, check out the Patreon, which is linked down below. You can watch our content months before it comes out. Normally I'd say a week, but we're at a point where it's months away. You know, check us out there. Also, you can check out my books that I've written, also linked down below. And join our Discord community where you can come hang out with us, listen to us play our D&D games that I mentioned earlier in today's episode. You can listen to those when we're actually playing them, and because I'll make an announcement and everybody can listen in. All we ask is that you just respect the players and you don't talk during the games. You can chat, like in text chat, but we ask that you don't speak on mic during the games. And thank you all once again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.